Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Samu Bobaus and I'm the CEO of wealthconsulting.com, and today I will share with you the ultimate Dubai real estate investment blueprint, because I see more and more that there are so many misconceptions out there about Dubai and about Dubai real estate investments, because most people get their informations, for example, from Dubai real estate agents. And I'm always explaining you guys that most business guys, most entrepreneurs, most businesses in Dubai are scams. Most people don't even know what they are talking about. They are barely surviving, and the only thing that they need to survive is your money. So don't trust this, guys. And I am simply sharing my journey as an entrepreneur and as an investor here on this YouTube channel. And I'm not even pro Dubai. I see good things about Dubai and I see bad things about Dubai, but the real estate investments in Dubai are definitely great. So now I will give you the ultimate guide and everything that you need to know about investing in Dubai real estate. So I will give you a little introduction. I will explain you the history and the future of Dubai. I will share with you the best areas to invest, the worst developers and the worst mistakes that you need to avoid. And I will give you a clear direction about your investment. So let's give you some information about me. I'm an entrepreneur for 10 years. I have 2 home bases in Bangkok and in Dubai now for 5 years. And I have 5 other focus cities, which are cities, for example, like Miami, where I have a company and banking and real estate investments, but I don't live there. And I travel the whole world to find the best opportunities. So I really know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just, oh yes, this is the best country, the best city, because I really know what I'm doing and I have the comparisons. And to understand the future of Dubai, you need to understand the history. And I can definitely recommend to you to read the books of Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the current ruler of Dubai, to understand everything in detail. But to make it really short, Dubai was obviously just a small desert village, and they always had this great mindset of building the best city in the world, the city of the future. And most people think it's all oil money, but the oil was simply a thing that helped to make these dreams become a reality. But once oil was found, they already knew that they will not have oil forever and that they need to build other income sources like tourism, like real estate, like attracting businesses. So from the beginning, this was the main goal of Dubai and of the United Arab Emirates, to attract more money through building the best infrastructure and through offering the best location for businesses. And this is what they accomplished until today. And the goals for the future are even better. So right now, Dubai is obviously the best city in the world to build a business. I give you an example. If you start a restaurant or car rental or any kind of local business, you have your peace of mind. You don't have many taxes. You don't have some bad laws. People pay you insane amounts of money. You can sell everything overpriced, or let's say high price, because you have this market. Restaurants are full, and Dubai only survives if you as an entrepreneur and if you as an investor are happy and put more money and bring more money there. If this stops, Dubai has nothing, and they know this. But Dubai is simply the best government, or let's say the best leaders in the world, and you can feel absolutely safe there. It's one of the safest cities in the world, and we all see and we all know that Dubai is the main hub. If you want to be in one city where all entrepreneurs either live or they come and go, it's Dubai right now. And it will be also in the future Dubai, because there's simply no other alternative in the world. So why is Dubai so great for real estate investment? Number one, obviously, you don't have income taxes. You have a great system. Real estate investments are great, but there's one problem. You need to invest in a country, and this country is ruled by a government. So you really need to trust and in best case even love this government. And people who live in Dubai, they love the ruler because he's so great, and the laws and the rules and the direction and the vision for the future, everything is so great. It's obvious. I mean, let's talk, for example, I grew up in Germany. Germany 20, 30, 40 years ago was in the top 5 countries in the world. They have everything, or they had everything. But there's no direction for the future. The focus is only on problems. And this is why the country is on the straight path to self-destruction, like almost every Western country right now. And the future, there is absolutely no hope. There's not one positive thing for the future. While you have this place in a desert which didn't have anything and which is absolutely world class now. And the future is even more great, especially also when a new world order is established and you are absolutely safe. The law is on your side because, like I said, if you don't succeed, Dubai doesn't have anything. And for example, strict check regulations. If you own an apartment, you want to rent this apartment to some people, they pay in checks. So in 6 months, when they write a check for in 6 months, in 6 months you will get your money. If this person cannot pay it, this person will either go to jail or destroy their own portfolio and their own profile in Dubai. So it's not possible. So you will get your money. And this is all built on safety, and it's also built on branding. And this is something that you need to understand. So if you go back to this point, how is it possible from desert to this crazy city? It is a vision, and it's obviously branding which attracts the money. 3 hours ago, I had a call with a real estate investor from Europe who is rich, but unhappy because you don't feel free in Europe. Everybody hates you. Everybody wants to take the money from the bad, rich people who work their whole life and who give jobs to thousands of people and do charity, but doesn't matter in Europe. But this person was successful with real estate investments, buying 1-bedroom apartments at the edge of the city for students, renting it out, and it worked perfectly because you have a low supply but high demand, because of course there are still people living and moving to, but nobody wants to build new buildings because it's not possible with this government. This strategy is not the best strategy in Dubai, because in Dubai you have high supply, so you need to pay much more attention about the location, and you can use branding to basically get 2 times more rental income simply based on branding. This is possible, of course. I mean, nobody would have invested billions in this sand immediately, but there are billions right now on the other side of the picture because of branding, because people want to put their money there. And this is the same thing that you can do with your real estate, and this is what I will reveal in this video. The next point is obviously the location. If you are an international hustler like me and you're flying all the time, for example, from Asia to Europe or to America, you see that most flights, especially first-class flights, all with Emirates, for example, or Etihad. You always have a landing in Dubai because it's the center of the world, and this is why all wealthy people from Ukraine, from Russia, from Europe, UK, Italy, from India, from Asia, from America, they all come to Dubai because it's the center of the world. Is Dubai a real estate bubble? I already see all these YouTube videos. I don't click on them, but I see this clickbait. Dubai real estate bubble is about to explode. One thing, if you watch all the time these videos about why it's not a good time to start a business, why it's not a good time to invest, you will never build wealth. So stop to focus on these negative things and start to see the possibilities, because yes, many people lose money in Dubai. Many people fail in Dubai. 90 or 95% of all businesses fail anyways in this world. But if you focus on this, you will never get rich. So you need to focus on the positive things. And the fact is, people made insane amounts of money in real estate in Dubai if they had the right locations and if they knew what they are doing. And no, we don't have a crazy bubble in Dubai yet. If you compare Dubai to Hong Kong, New York, London, Singapore, Shanghai, Dubai is still very affordable. Yes, the prices went up in the last 1, 2, 3, 4 years extremely, and this is how people made money. I mean, this is how it was possible to buy apartments in great locations and to make all this money with rent and then sell this apartment for 2, 3 or even 4 times the price. It's insane. So Dubai is not overpriced yet because most people buy in cash, and you should definitely buy before we are yes, on top and in a bubble like in all these other major cities around the world. Which opportunities do you have in Dubai? You have all opportunities: long-term rent, short-term rent, buy and hold, selling real estate. And short-term rental, for example, is another great example. So you have long-term rent and it's safe and you have great returns. But with short-term rental, the returns are absolutely insane. It is possible to get a 20% ROI with short-term rental. Why? Because the opportunity, the possibility is there. The money is there. The money is abundant. And when you are, for example, like me, and you grew up in Germany and you know what it means to be on time, to work accurate, then you have all the possibilities in Dubai, because most people don't work like this. It's really insane if you rent an apartment or if you rent a villa on Airbnb on Palm Jumeirah for $5,000, $7,000 per night, and you arrive for the check-in at 3 p.m. and they just come at 5 p.m. and say, yes, I'm there in 5 minutes, and you wait for 2 hours. And you think, how is it possible? I pay $5,000 per night. And these people are not even on time, but this is really how people work in Dubai. They don't care about furniture. They don't care about offering great service with the best workers. They care more about just, hire some workers who are cheap. And if you take this thing seriously and you offer quality, because you have the target group, you have people who are willing to pay 3 times more for better furniture, for having check-in at the right time, and for having a better service, you have these possibilities if you understand what you are doing. So it's absolutely great. And it's, for example, even more great if you start to build a portfolio and if you start to build a brand in real estate, like me with office residences, buying 2-bedroom apartments, renovating them, changing 1 bedroom to a home office and then renting it out, building a luxury real estate brand. You have so many opportunities because there is all this money. You just need to see the opportunities. But at the same time, many people lose. So I can tell you from my experience in the last years that 90% of all people who made business in Dubai left Dubai. All people who invested in Dubai, most people failed because they just didn't know what they are doing. And one big problem is that because everything is so fast, people don't really care about customer lifetime value. It's insane how many scammers there are in Dubai. So I can always recommend you, please don't trust the first person that you meet in Dubai. Please pay attention and please trust the right person. Please invest in the right developer, in the right location, and then you can really make a lot of money. So what is even the right location? It's the same like asking what's the right business. It depends. It depends on your budget. It depends on your abilities. It depends on what you prefer. My strategy is to invest in A locations, in areas with low supply and high demand, because I see the Dubai real estate market and I see, yes, right, not everything is great. For example, now they're really building so much because everything worked perfectly in the last years. So how can I invest in a B location when I see that they build 5,000 apartments somewhere else, which are exactly the same? So I don't feel safe with this investment, but I feel safe with investing in A locations, how I did it with Jumeirah Bay Island, with Blue Waters Island, with Palm Jumeirah, with, let's say, Address Beach Resort, because I saw, hey, they have now so many apartments, so many buildings, but there are only a few buildings, like the Address buildings, which offer this 5-star luxury hotel serviced living. And that's why it was a great investment. And this is how it was possible to buy an apartment for 3 million dirham and sell it for 12 million dirham. So I'm a fan of A locations in Dubai because you have this luxury market where money is abundant, and these areas only profit from the development. Even if they build so many buildings, Palm Jumeirah, downtown, Blue Waters Island, they only profit from this because these areas get even more relevant and people will forever want to live in these areas. If you see, for example, Blue Waters, you see this little island, you cannot build something else there. And you see hundreds of great restaurants, you see a great promenade, then you understand, yes, it is a great investment. So what is better then, buying villas or buying apartments? I'm a big fan of buying villas because I like to be in control you save the service charges, and you have a limited supply in the right areas. But you also need to pay attention, of course, how much budget do you have, because you need much more budget in villas. For villas and townhouses, especially in good locations, if your budget is limited, then just buy some apartments in the right locations, because you don't need that much budget and it's better for diversification. But you really need to pay attention to choose the right building and the right management, because if you buy something in the wrong building, you are dumped, like the quality is bad, then the management is bad, and you cannot do anything. So please choose the right building if you want to invest in apartments. I did both. I invested in villas, I invested in apartments. And if you make this decision, the last thing you need to decide is which developer do I want to trust. My favorite developers are Nakheel and Mira, simply because these developers build in the best locations, the best buildings, which are relevant forever. Ellington and Schober also offer great quality, but they are more in B locations. There are many developers that you shouldn't trust. Damak is one example. You have Azizi. Even Imar. I'm really disappointed of Imar, and it's really shocking for me how bad they treat their customers. So in general, the culture in Dubai is they treat you like a king until you buy, and then they treat you like shit. They really don't care about customer lifetime value. It's just it just doesn't exist in their mindset. So please pay attention. They all have great marketing, how perfect everything will be. But you see, in reality, it's not true. So please only trust the right developers and the right agents in the right locations. And here are some of my investments that made me really happy. One example is Palm Tower, because you have a great view over the Palm. You are connected to Nakheel Mall with the best restaurants, with Waitrose, with a great park, with a Golden Mile. Absolutely great investment. Next great investment, obviously, villas on Palm Jumeirah, because they can build so many great projects in Dubai, but there's simply only one famous Palm Jumeirah with all villas, and there's no comparison. You have this great villas with private beach, and it's forever relevant, and there's so many things that you can do, from hosting events to short-term rental, to long-term rental, to doing renovations and renting out these villas, much more expensive. So many things that you can do. There's so many possibilities. Blue Waters Apartments, obviously great investment, great area, surrounded by this promenade and all the great things that I told you in this video. Even Burj Khalifa was good. Yes, it's Imar, but I'm very safety oriented, and I think, will people want to live in Burj Khalifa in 5 years? Even if it's not the best building, even if it looks old, yes, of course, it's famous forever. And there are many other options that you have in Dubai. I can definitely recommend things like buying a plot in Pearl Jumeirah and building a building by yourself with the best quality. This is a great decision. Jumeirah Bay Island is obviously great. The new villas in District 1 are great. And these are great investments. You can buy villas, for example, in Arabian Ranches or now in Green Al Barari, mostly for private use, because these areas are a little bit too far outside. So I wouldn't invest there, because it's just simply much harder to rent it out. It's harder to sell these buildings, so I don't feel safe enough there to buy this for investment purposes. Many people move to Sharjah, mostly Muslims, 20 kilometers away from Dubai. Emirates Hills, obviously the richest neighborhood in Dubai. So there are many great options, and I don't want to confuse you. So if you want to know what's the best option for you right now, depending on your budget, depending on your preferences, just book a call at wealthconsulting.com and we will give you the ultimate master plan. And Dubai definitely changed my mindset. I had a great mindset before, but here you see the most expensive properties in Dubai, and you see what's possible, and you see how much money is in Dubai, and you see why you need to build at least wealth of $100 million, because everything under this is just, I mean, if you see that buildings and apartments already cost $100 million, how can you not have this goal to at least, reach this kind of wealth? And there are many more things that I could cover in this video, but we are already at 20 minutes, and I want to know from you, which questions do you have? So please write into the comments which things you want to know about Dubai real estate, and then I will make a second part of the Dubai real estate investment guide. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I would say see you in the wealthconsulting.com call, or see you in the next video.